everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the D&D live play show known as SOTC. If you would like to follow along with this wonderful D&D game, make sure you're following the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Neverent, or subscribe to the YouTube channel Neverent, that's Nevrent. We play this lovely game every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, when there aren't technical difficulties at the very least. And the newest episode is uploaded every Sunday at 12 o'clock noon Pacific time to YouTube. Yeah, okay, this is great. Anyway, whew, I am thrown off. So, let's just go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of SOTC with the recap that I have read 3/4 of already.
It was so good, though. I'm ready to hear it again.
Previously, as the Shield of the Coast have been scouring the Sword Mountains for the rumor of a strange and powerful artifacts in hopes to keep their friend Rainier Neverember safe from Pyra's old traveling companion Velfi, as well as either officially bring this chapter of Pyra's past that has been haunting her for so long now to a close once and for all, or to rebuild a burnt bridge, perhaps rekindling a lost relationship. I'm not even too sure that Pyra herself knows which goal she's chasing yet. But nonetheless, they stumbled upon a hidden obelisk, set off an aggressive blasting trap, unlocked a door in the mountain wall with strange skeleton keys through damaging keyholes, battled elemental golems, and now they find themselves trapped and lost in a winding labyrinth of tunnels. Some now more lost than the others. After they found these 3 different riddles written in these small junction-like chambers, along with daises in the center of each with a single letter inlaid in it, they ended up discovering that at least one of these chambers, at the very least, seemed to have 3 separate rooms within its one space. They could exit and re-enter to essentially change the letter on the center dais. And after taking a few moments to think about the words that they found, as well as the words that Zoria's goddess was able to impart on her to aid their situation, the party decided that they must try more of these tunnels to further explore, and try their best to make it back to the previous rooms that they started in. But the next chamber they stumbled upon wasn't just a mere junction for more of these tunnels. They instead became trapped in a long hallway full of whirling blades, crushing pillars, as well as a rune that shows a creature's worst fear to keep them from the end of the hall. Pyra threw the Cape of the Mountebank to Orladar, which he was just able to spot a glimpse of the opposite end of the hall, and bamf, in a cloud of smoke. Urabos took the first sprint into the blades, losing a chunk of his heel in the process, and showing the rest of the party just how deadly this hallway is, if the dried blood, scattered bones, and pieces of corpses couldn't do that already. Timber, Pyra, and Zoria followed behind, sprinting through, trying to dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge the deadly contraptions, Zoria in particular taking a couple of hefty slices and slams. As the entire team moved down the hall, Orladar waiting at the end in front of one of the 2 archways. Urabos using his Echo Knight abilities to teleport through the last bit of the crushing pillars, Pyra running backwards to pick Zoria up off her ass, and Timber reaching the end of the hallway themselves. And you know what they say about curiosity and the cat. Timber decided to investigate one of the 2 tunnels a little too closely, and as everyone watched in a panic, Timber stepped through the tunnel, and the stone shot up from the floor, sealing them off on the opposite side. And as Timber is now all alone in the pitch-black tunnel, as the rest of you are still trying to make it through this path of death, that's where we are now. So I guess, Timber, after the stone wall sealed you off, we're gonna go ahead and pick things back up on the other end of this wall, or the other side of this wall, with the initiative order of these crushing pillars. So Pyra, I believe, as you are the only person.
It's alright. I'm raging. No, I'm not. Wait, am
no,
I?
no, I believe
I'm
you are
not.
no longer raging.
No. Take it back. Rewind.
I
Shit.
am going to
Damn.
need to ask you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I have advantage on this because I can see it, correct?
Is that only while you're raging, or is that all the time?
Nope. It's all the time for my
Okay.
saving throws.
Then yes, you are indeed able to see this.
Ha ha.
Erebos, I believe your echo is still up
Ooh.
within the crushing pillars, so go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for him too.
Yeah, so it's a 5. I rolled double 3s.
Oof.
Yeah.
Does it have a chance of getting any damage at all?
Oh yeah, I do believe so.
It hits once, it just goes.
Well, you're lucky that I rolled a 1 and a 3, so you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
Me or my echo?
Me.
No, your echo goes poof, as it just gets crushed by one of the pillars. Pyra takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. Where? There we go. Showing that you're prone. Now, the rest of you down at this end of the hall, you all watch as as this rune in the wall gives off this bright pulse of purple energy and expands throughout this last sort of length of the hall. Erebos, you are already frightened, so you do not need to make a wisdom saving throw, but Zoria and Orladar, I need wisdom saving throws from you too.
Alright. Let's go.
18.
That's a save.
17?
That is also a save. So, you two are, you two feel this, you two feel the hairs on your spine shoot up as just this feeling of panic and dread in your stomachs begins to swirl all around you, but both of you are able to shake out of it. And Orladar, that is your turn.
I
Erebos, you're on deck.
I am staring in shock at the wall of stone that has cut me off and from timber. I reach into my pocket, take out a little piece of copper wire, and start twisting it between my fingers and speaking to Timber. Timber, are you okay? Can you hear me? You can answer this message.
Timber, you hear that in your mind?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I can hear you.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm in a dark hallway.
Okay, it does take an action to cast that spell, so. I believe so.
Yes?
Is it an action or a bonus action? Okay, so that is your action to ask that one sentence.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Are you doing
I
anything
should've
with your
said
bonus
more.
action or using your movement at all?
I am not using my movement. I am not using my bonus action. I don't think. I think I gave somebody Bardic Inspiration last session, and I don't know that they used it.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh, it was me. I had Bardic Inspiration.
Well, you
Shit.
still have Bardic Inspiration, Pyra.
Fuck.
Alright, so Orladar, that's your turn?
Who's that?
That is my turn.
Alright, Erebos. It is your turn.
Firstly, can I make a wisdom saving throw with my action?
Indeed you can. Can use your action to make a wisdom saving throw against this frightened effect.
13.
That is a fail.
Mother. Frickle frackle.
So you are still frightened,
Okay.
which means since you are just sort of still in this prolonged frightened effect, you hear those screams behind you, but you do have the knowledge and the control over your body to know that it's not a smart idea to run backwards. You just cannot physically move toward this rune any farther. But you do not have to run away from it. is what I'm saying.
Erebos will just kind of get on his knees and start covering it as tightly as he can, so he
Okay.
try and block out the noise.
Yep. All right. If that's everything you're doing with your turn, the blades have no targets. So, Pyra, it is your turn. You are prone.
Okay. I'm going to use half my movement to get up.
Yep.
I'm prone. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get here. And then, can I still take a dash? Is that
Yeah.
possible?
Yes, you can use your action to take the dash action for sure.
Okay. So, does that mean I go 40 feet? 40 more feet? Like,
Yes.
am I full?
Yes.
Okay.
Your dash is your full movement.
10, 15, 20, 25. Let me give me a second. I'm counting 35. Okay. Sorry. I'm not good at math.
Okay.
I'm going a little bit farther, but my phone sucks. Right there.
Okay, so before you get there, as soon as you step out of the pillars area, as it were, you all watch as this rune gives off this pulse of purple energy again, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Pyra.
I don't wanna. Don't wanna. My brain ain't good, bud. Oh no, I got a +0. Oh no. It's a 3. I rolled 3 3s.
That is indeed a fail. Pyra, what is your worst
I hit
fear?
my brain. Oh no. Shit. Actually, she's really scared of snakes.
Snakes?
Try me. She's really
As
scared of
as
snakes.
soon as you step in, and as soon as you step into this area, and oh gosh, I'm hearing myself echo through Mom's microphone again. As soon as you step into this area and the rune gives off this pulse, it washes over your eyes, and you just hear an intense as you watch from right behind Orladar.
No, thank you.
From right behind Orladar, you see millions of snakes just start pouring out of this tunnel and just starts coming toward you. I'm not entirely sure how this ruling works, but I made a ruling last time with Urbo. Since you have used all of your movement does not allow you to move any farther, so you do not have to use your reaction essentially to move as far away.
Okay.
Or you do use your reaction, so your reaction is gone because you use
Right.
your reaction to move as far away as your movement allows, but you've used all of your movement, so.
Right.
So you can so you essentially get to stay put, but you cannot willingly move any closer to this room. And
Cool.
since that is your turn,
It is indeed.
Zoria, you are up.
Okay. So, how are my visible friends looking?
Scared shitless.
Yeah, I will say you.
That's not quite what I meant, but I
Just,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
so I will say, I mean, you look around and you see Pyra's eyes are sort of glazed over with this lavender purple sort of look, and you see her staring at Orladar, where Orladar and Urebos are, and her eyes are wide, and she's sort of like leaning backwards, and she is looking scared shitless.
Okay.
And you can see that Urebos right here, just right in front of Orladar, is down on his hands and knees, sort of in a fetal position, covering his ears.
All right. So.
And Orladar is just sort of looking stunned.
And HP wise, how are Orladar and Urebos looking? I cannot see your health bars, so.
I'm good.
Okay.
In terms of D&D Beyond, sorry,
SOV.
everything except for D&D Beyond. I just rolled 20 and everything. I remember this. It's a 69.
Urebos, don't heal me! Don't heal me!
Don't do it!
Don't do it!
Don't do it!
Don't do it!
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing.
Okay, then my choice here is pretty easy. I will Twilight Sanctuary.
I love it so much.
So,
I love this spell.
I will put in my...
Interestingly enough, not a spell.
It's true.
Well,
It's a
I'm not a
possibility.
magic user, so I wouldn't know that
Just-
anyway.
Ooh.
All right.
Pyra just sees magic.
So,
So is this what has to be on the person's turn, or is this on your turn?
on the person's turn.
Okay.
So, I Twilight Sanctuaried.
And that is your action.
I suppose I will move this way. 15, like over to my friends.
Okay.
I don't know what the plan is currently, so I'm just gonna kind of do this. And do I want a bonus action? I don't think I even need a bonus action. What are my spells looking like? Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to... You know what? No, never mind. I'm not going to use that because that uses up a channel divinity. So, yes, I will leave myself there for my turn. Yeah, so I'm just glowing a lot.
You done? Okay.
Yeah.
Timber, we'll go ahead and pick things up with you once we're done in initiative order. All right. All right. No one is in the crushing pillars area, but the rune does give off a pulse, and I need Zori and Orladar to make me wisdom saving throws, please.
Goodness. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Ooh,
That's a save?
27.
That is a very, very high save. Yeah, no, you two are good. Orladar, it is your turn.
I'm gonna use my action to talk to Zoria.
All right.
All right, yeah. That is a viable action, by the way.
Excellent. I was able to send message to Timber. They are okay. They're on the other side of that wall in a dark hallway. I have just been waiting here for everybody to get through the death hall, and then my only plan was for us to all exit this chamber together, so we could still attempt to do that, and then hope that the hallway winds back around, and that we can get to Timber.
Can I respond to this message?
Other than that, the
You can
only
respond
thing
on
I
your
can
turn
think
if you would
of-
like to use your action, though. But Orladar, I'm
The
gonna say that was your action.
That's it. I can't
Yep.
say one more
Nope.
finish of my sentence.
Nope, that's your action.
Oh,
You got to say quite a bit.
It's true.
okay.
Remember, this is all within the span of 6 seconds.
I
So
know.
that was your action. Are you doing anything else?
No.
Okay. Urbos, it is your turn.
Wisdom save.
Yep, go ahead and use that action. Roll that d20.
That's an 11. It keeps going down.
Yep, that is a fail. You are still frightened of this rune. Scared
Also stay still.
shitless.
A little fetal position, I'll stay.
Are you gonna do anything else though? Or are you just gonna stay there?
I'll summon my echo right outside the doorway of the one that's not closed, but not in it, just
Okay, out
right near
here.
it.
Okay, yeah. Also, you can sort of see just like around the corner. Or about Orladar, you sort of hear something behind you, and you turn around, and you just see a shadow, a shadow standing there with the two white glowing eyes. All right, Pyra, it is your turn. You are frightened of this rune.
Oh crap! I am, aren't I?
You are very frightened as the swarm of snakes is coming towards you. You can use your action to make a wisdom saving throw against it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Not that it'll help because I suck in the brain. But let's see. Oh my god, it's a natural 20.
You are no
I just need
longer
to
frightened.
insult myself.
Woo!
That's the way to do it,
Yeah,
man.
you just close your eyes and shake yourself out of it. So, that was your action.
Yeah, now I need to check something real quick because I don't know if I can do this as a bonus.
Were you gonna do anything with your Twilight
Bonus.
Sanctuary bid?
typing in the hit points in the chat right now.
You're just using that. You're just doing the temp hit points.
I mean, I gotta wait for turns to come around.
Oh, okay.
Right?
It was just Erebos' turn.
Oh, it was. I
Yeah.
missed that. Sorry, Erebos isn't frightened anymore.
Can I?
Well,
Okay.
Well,
No,
he
it's an
already
action.
used his action to make the wisdom saving throw. So
Oh well, I mean, it has to happen at the end of turn anyway.
okay, I'll allow
So
it.
I mean,
Pyra already saved.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. So, rewinding a little bit. I apologize. Really quick. Oh my god, my brain is going in circles right now. Orladar, you're getting hit points. Or Orladar isn't here. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
Urbos, you use your action on your turn to make a wisdom saving throw to end your frightened. Okay, did it succeed?
No, that's why he still has a green circle.
Okay, now you're no longer frightened because at the end of your turn, I will cause that effect to end.
Okay.
I apologize. I didn't realize that turn had come around.
Yep.
And
So I
then
gotta pay attention.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
And then we're on Pyra's turn, and Pyra just saved.
Yeah, Pyra just saved.
Okay, cool. So assuming that Pyra doesn't somehow become magically frightened again during this turn, Pyra will also be getting hit points. Sorry, just making sure that that's all clear.
Okay, Pyra, what else are you doing with your turn?
Okay, so I can't do what I was gonna do as a bonus action. So instead, I'm just gonna move over here to the door that I saw Timber disappear behind,
Okay.
and wait and look at my friends and be like, "What the fuck was that? There were snakes. I'm so done with this place. I'm so done."
Yeah, so also, Erebos, at the end of your turn, you stop hearing the noises, and you look up, and Zori is just sort of standing right beside you with like a hand out, and you see her glowing and everything. It's like literally a guardian angel.
There's a few tears coming down of Erebos' eye.
Yeah.
That is terrifying to him.
All right. Zoria, that is your turn.
All right, Pyra, you get 9 hit points. Since it's my
Sweet.
turn, I'm not gonna. And the temp hit points. You're not
Yeah,
healed.
temporary hit points. It's not
Yeah, I know.
I know
I
you-
got it, guys.
All right, Orladar. I'm responding to your.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, for some reason,
Oh no.
my brain is having issues right now. Okay. So I think we should try and follow Timber because I'm afraid that if we go through this other door and not the one that Timber went through, we're going to get hopelessly lost and never find Timber again, which would indeed be an issue. So I think we should attempt to follow Timber, and then if that doesn't work, as a last resort, go through the other door.
Okay. That was the second opinion I needed to hear.
Great.
Okay, so that was your action.
Yes. Bonus action.
Also, wait, can somebody say something in Discord?
Hello?
The music isn't picking up, babe.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Wow.
Is the audio output capture actually capturing your desktop audio?
Why?
Yes.
I know, I'm saying actually capturing desktop audio, not Discord audio. Because remember, it was doing that before. That's why we couldn't hear it before.
I could hear it earlier. That's why
I
I
can't
wasn't.
Hmm?
I could hear the music earlier.
Yeah, you can hear the music earlier. Remember? This happened before, where you could hear the music and it wasn't getting picked up
Yeah.
on the stream because Streamlabs was capturing Discord audio but not your desktop
Will
audio.
someone say something? Please, in Discord. I need.
They were.
Oh,
Pyra.
they are saying things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pyra
okay,
was saying stuff.
okay. That explains why I was getting no response. Okay, one more time.
I'm saying things. I am
Alright.
saying things.
Cool.
I'm
Is
saying
music
things.
currently playing?
Testing
Yeah.
audio.
I don't know.
Well, all right then.
It is what it is.
It is indeed.
Okay,
You can try and figure it out after your turn. What are you doing? What else do you want
There
to
we
do?
go. I got
Zoria?
it. I got it.
Oh yeah, no, they're
Yeah.
Okay.
Mistress of the street.
Woo!
Okay. There we go. Okay. So, sorry. It's my turn. I
Mhm.
used my action.
You just use your action.
Okay. I am going to. I can't hold a bonus action, right?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
I don't think you can.
I'm pretty
We'll
sure.
look that up later. I'm gonna say no for now because I've never seen it be done before.
I don't even think I have it prepared, so it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. I will. I'm gonna go over to Pyra
Okay.
and give her moral support, and that's gonna be my
Yeah,
bonus
that's gonna be
action.
it?
Yes,
All right.
and then. At the
I feel
end-
better already, Zoria.
I'm so glad. At
Thanks.
the end of my turn, I am going to give myself 10 hit points. Delightful.
Okay. Timber, we'll get to you in just a minute. As this rune gives off yet another pulse, I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
I don't wanna. I wanna stop. I feel like I'm being harassed.
Zori, what did you get?
This one's going in dice
Okay,
scale.
well that's fine, I guess.
I got a 1 plus 8, so a 9.
You have
I
plus
mean,
eight.
that's actually pretty close for rolling a natural one, but you are indeed frightened, and I need you to, as you become frightened, what is your worst fear, Zoria?
Boy. Right, it's rough.
Oh god. Probably losing the favor of Timora.
This is gonna be so sad.
Wait, losing what of Timora?
The
Sorry.
favor of Timora. Like
Okay.
losing her affection. Losing
So
her...
as this sort of energy washes over you, you feel like a slight tremble in your hand, and you look down at where the symbol of Timora became emblazoned in the staff that you're holding, and you just watch it splits open in the middle. And you are frightened of this rune now, and you need to use 30 feet of your movement to run away from it.
Oh god. Right now?
Right now, as you're, you use up your reaction to run. Oh, sorry.
I'm moving. That's 30 feet.
Yep.
I know.
All right.
Did it have to be 30 feet in that vertical line? Could you go diagonally 30 feet?
Oh.
It does say, sorry. On a failed save, a creature becomes frightened of the rune, and it must immediately use its reaction to move its speed in the direction of the pillars. So,
Oh.
yes.
Well, I mean, that's still the pillars. She would still be going in the direction of the pillars, just not right into the crushing one.
Okay, remember what I said. This image on Roll20 is not actually what it looks like. That is
That's
not
right.
a specific pillar.
I
Yeah, she
forgot,
just
I'm
runs
sorry.
into the area. So, you are now in the area of the pillars. Pyra, what did you get?
19. I got a 19.
That is a save. You hear the slither of the snakes, and you're able to shake out of it. Urbos, what did you get? That's rough, buddy.
Twinning.
Yeah, but the difference was I got a 10 and -1 to it.
Feel you, dude. I feel you.
Inspiration. We have inspiration.
You all have a point of inspiration right now.
Use it.
You know, the only sad part is I feel like it's gonna get worse, but I will use my inspiration point.
You're gonna use your inspiration point? Okay.
I use my own, yeah. Turn
You
that
should have a
off.
little box that.
Yeah, turn off the little sun.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, now let's go ahead. Nice. Hey, you know how I said I'd be scared of it to be worse? So that's 4.
You are still frightened.
Use the party inspiration.
Oh,
I'll be okay.
Alright, Erebos, you have to use your speed, your reaction to move your speed. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
20.
Orladar, what did you get?
16.
That is a save. You hear the pitter patter of the rat's feet, and you're able to close your eyes and shake it off. And Orladar, that brings us to your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use my movement to go next to Pyra.
Okay. You can move yourself over there.
Oh, sorry. I'm not really sure what happened to my brain right there. Okay.
It's fine. It seems like it's happening to all of us tonight. Oof. Oofa doofa. My
Sorry.
brain as well.
We had a week off.
We had a week off, and we all just forgot
Yeah.
how anything works.
Pyra, what do you think about raging and knocking this door down? Or I can try to crush it with some like intense gravity. These are my ideas. Like I'm at a loss. I just really want to get to Timber.
All right, that's your action.
Yep.
All right, are you
Intense
doing anything?
gravity.
Are you doing anything else? As you watch Pyra just begin to laugh at that sentence.
No. Doing
Okay.
anything else?
Erebos.
My bardic inspiration.
What?
Yes.
You're keeping your bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think Pyra's used it yet.
No, I haven't because I keep forgetting I have it.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, Erebos, are you using your action to make a wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay.
I love that. That's my favorite ever. Intense gravity. I don't know why.
I don't know how else to explain it to somebody who doesn't understand magic.
I know. I appreciate it.
That's an 11.
It's an 11. You're inching your way there, bud. You're getting closer. But that is a fail, and you are still frightened.
I'll let her do that.
Okay. Are you doing anything else on your turn, Erebos, or are you just waiting?
Actually. I don't believe the echo fizzled, yes, because it was technically still.
No, yeah. The echo is still there. However, okay, so it doesn't say specifically, but I am going to say due to the frightened condition, teleporting. I'm going to include teleporting in moving toward, like, in the direction of the source of your fear.
The source of my fear, you said, is past, no? Like behind?
What?
At the beginning of the
it's
room?
Right here.
That's upsetting.
The rune is the source of your fear.
Okay.
So with frightened, you cannot willingly move closer.
Okay.
Gosh dang it, I need to stop picking at my fingers. Woo!
Yeah, you do.
You doing anything else, Erebos? John?
I said that's it for my turn.
Oh, I did not hear that.
Yeah, I could have started and said it. I was like, I said it.
At the end of your turn, I will end your frightened condition.
Okay, so
with
you're no
my
longer
aura.
frightened, Erebos.
Thank you.
Welcome.
And Pyra, that is your turn.
Okay. Pyra does not know if this will work, but she thinks it will. She's gonna take the key that she has and cast knock on the stone because it says, wait, hear me out before
Okay.
you shoot it
No,
down.
no. Read me knock.
It says choose an object that you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, a chest, a set of manacles, a padlock, or another object that contains a mundane or magical means that prevents access. A target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. So it would just go down, right? Technically, because it's a door.
Okay, so that's everything that knock says.
It says if the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. If you choose a target that is held shut with arcane, the spell is suppressed for 10 minutes. And then the loud knock is audible for 300 feet.
Okay, so as you all hear this, boom, essentially, Pyra, go ahead and make me an intelligence check for me, please.
Gosh, I'm not good at these either. Okay. That's not
So
it.
just D20
Sorry.
plus your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, it's been a week. Okay, it's a 15. Plus Bardic Inspiration. I have Bardic Inspiration.
Yes,
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration.
What is it? A
A
D8?
D8.
D8.
Yeah.
D8. Okay, it's plus 4. What did I say?
You said 15.
Plus 4, 19.
So 19. So you haven't actually tried. Believe you've used this strange key to cast invisibility on yourself before.
Yeah.
But you haven't utilized this sort of magical essence of it too much, and you're not too versed in the world of magic.
I want her to actually like take the key and like
Yeah,
knock on
so-
the door.
So you sort of understand this capability that this key can have, and you try and focus it. And Orlidar, you just watch as Pyra holds up this key and just goes, and there's this very loud, very audible, boom, and it sort of like pushes Pyra back a little bit, but the wall is unaffected.
Damn. I really thought that'd work.
And that is your action, I believe.
Yeah.
It takes an action to cast.
It does. It does indeed. I'm just gonna turn to Orlidar and go, well, shit. Intense
Alright.
gravity, man.
All right, Zoria, it is your turn.
All right. Pyra. I don't remember what your
Pyra
number
is
was.
not in your radius, actually.
Oh, Pyra is just outside of my
Yep.
radius. We were in such a small area that I just kind
I
of
can't see
assumed.
the radius.
Oh,
Is
my
that
bad,
just
my
me?
bad, my bad. Nope, that's
Nope.
my bad.
Okay.
I forgot to do that.
Oh, yep, look at that.
Literally right outside.
Well, fuck.
Okay, so
Take an L.
I can't move closer to.
You cannot willingly move closer to the rune, no.
All right. I am going to cast Dispel Magic on the rune.
Ooh, what is the
Yes.
range?
120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And third level or lower spells automatically end, and then fourth level or higher, I have to make a check.
Yep. Wait. Okay, so as you reach out with this magical capability, you sort of you feel the enchantment behind this rune, and you feel its power sort of start to fight back. And I need you to make a wisdom check for me, please.
All right. Not a spell casting.
No, yeah, spellcasting cat. I
I mean, yeah.
do you get to add your proficiency bonus to that? I didn't think you did. I think it's just your.
It's just my
wisdom modifier.
spellcasting
Yeah.
ability modifier. Yeah. So
Yep.
wisdom. You're right.
Yep.
I mean, it's the same thing. It just was not said out loud the way that I was thinking about
Yes.
it in my head.
Go
so.
ahead and make a check.
All right. So. Ooh, that's really good. I think that succeeds no matter what. What does math do? I rolled a 16 on the die. Plus 5 is 21.
21.
Yes.
21?
I mean, it might
21.
not succeed no matter what. I don't know how
Okay,
high of a level this
so
is.
you sort of you feel it. You feel that it is very, very powerful,
Yeah.
and you also feel that it is not like a normal spell that
Mhm.
you're used to sort of grasping at with this dispel magic spell.
Mhm.
You feel like it is a more intricate. You can feel that it is a more intricate enchantment. And as you are fighting, sort of fighting against it, you feel, and you all watch as this rune sort of goes dark for a second, and lights back up, but it's flickering and weaker. Zoria, you can very easily tell from this, just from your inherent connection and this feeling that this will work. It's just gonna take a couple more tries.
Okay.
That dispel magic can get through this enchantment. You just can't do it with one spell.
Okay.
It's gonna take a couple more spells to be
And-
able to beat this enchantment. But you could, like, everyone could clearly see that whatever Zoria just did something to the enchantment, affected it in some way, and made it a little bit weaker. Now the light is sort of flickering.
Am I still frightened of it?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's very cool and good. Is there anything else I can do? I could run away from it. That's all I can do. I don't really have anything for bonus actions right now. And I can't move closer, and I don't want to move further back. So, yeah. I think that's all I'm doing.
Okay. So, it is the end of your turn.
Yes.
Do you?
I already have max temp hit points, so.
Yeah, but you're also frightened.
I am frightened. I end my frightened condition.
Okay. You're so lucky that I'm so nice.
Listen, I only think about other people with that.
Okay, Timber, we'll get to you in a minute. And Orladar and Pyra, I need you both to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. As this rune pulses and sort of fills both of your brains, you can feel it have a sort of stronger dig into your mind. And with both of you, you feel this almost like a panicked creature's sort of essence. Is the closest thing that you can equate to it. It feels like something frightened that it's dying is lashing out harder than it usually would. At you too. So, what did you get, Orladar?
14.
That is a fail. As you watch the tunnel just across from you fill with rats that just start skittering out. They sort of crawl all over the rune and start coming at you. And I need you to immediately use your reaction to move as far away from the rune as your movement will allow. Yep. Pyra, what did you get?
I got a 16.
16? That just saves as you feel this sliver dig into your brain, and you can feel it just about to take hold as you're able to shake out of it and not allow its grasp. Orladar. Oh, yes?
Not to be the kid who asks if you're going to collect the homework, but are the pillars not moving anymore?
Oh my god, no, yeah, none of you have been in the pillars.
Damn, Hermione!
No, so Orladar, you don't have to make this, but I need Zori and Urbos to make a saving throw, please.
That's what I was afraid
Again,
of.
but Orladar, the pillars go at the same time as the rune, so you're not in the pillar's space when they crush.
Okay.
And another thing, Zoria and Urbos, you both noticed that Zoria, you especially, as soon as you released that spell and made the rune sort of weakened, the pillars started speeding up.
Oh, great.
And if anything, crushing harder.
Great.
So.
You narc.
I'm so
You're a
glad
narc.
I asked. I'm
You're a
so,
narc!
So glad I asked.
You're a narc.
What type of check?
Dexterity saving throw for
Okay.
Zoria and Urbos, please.
Okay.
Not
you, Zoria.
me. Not you.
Well, that's a
I'm
fail for sure.
sorry.
Not me. Not Hermione.
What did you get, Urbos?
That is a 6.
That is a fail. Zoria, what did you get?
16.
16 is a success.
Nice.
Yes.
So, oh no, that's 2 9s. So that's
Nice.
18.
For being
22 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Urbos, and you're
Holy
knocked
shit.
prone. And Zoria, right? Yeah, and Zoria, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are not knocked prone.
Okay.
And then Orladar gets frightened and runs into the pillar's space. So Orladar, you do not have to worry about that at this time. But what are you doing for your turn, Orladar?
Can I roll a wisdom saving throw to see if I can become unfrightened?
Oh yeah, you can use your action.
I will do
It is
that.
your action to do so.
Great. That's a fail.
You're still frightened.
Yep. Yes, I am. Okay.
Are you doing anything else?
Drowning in a pool of my own tears.
Okay, so I'll take that as a no.
Frightened condition is ended.
Yes. On the end of your turn, Zoria reaches out and
Just,
unclouds your brain.
you're good.
Urbos,
Oh my. Ah.
it is your
Kiss her on
turn.
the top of the head.
Am I frightened here, nay?
No, you're no longer frightened. I believe so, right?
Okay, is my echo still there?
Yes, your echo is on the other side. Is on the other side of the tunnel.
I'm going to swap places with my echo.
Okay. Pyra, you see
Alright.
Urbos just poof on the other side. On the other side of this archway, down here.
It takes half my movement to get up, yeah?
Yes. So you can use the rest of your movement to stand up.
Am I able to crawl or no?
Yeah, you can crawl. It's moving at half speed is what it is.
I will move at half speed.
Where? Are you moving down the tunnel or through the threshold back into the hall?
Yeah, from what I noticed, what was it that caused Timber to close, for the door to close on Timber? Was it when they passed the threshold, or?
Were you on the ground? Were you prone at that point? I don't know. Make a retroactive perception check real quick.
I'm pretty sure he was standing up. He was one of the
I was
closest
in the
ones to
hall.
the door.
I'm not.
Like near them.
I'm not seeing
But-
Urbos. Am
No,
I going crazy?
No. Urbos is
I
through
see.
the archway on the other side of the door. But yeah.
Yeah, knew that. Sorry.
Yeah, Urbos, just make a perception check.
Aha! Ha! Ha!
16? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say it looked like once. I'll say it looked like when Timber crossed the threshold. You didn't see any mechanical trigger, but it was as Timber crossed the threshold, the wall slid up. So. And Pyra, you are seeing. You just watched as Urbos teleported through the use of his echo on the other side of this archway, and the wall is not closing. So,
What the fuck? I'm so confused.
Erebus will just crawl to the wall and hug the wall as much as he can, like as
Okay.
tight as he can, just close his eyes.
Yeah? Okay. So are you just going to sort of stay there until your friends make it out of this?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. Pyra, it is your turn.
Okay. Pirate is upset that all of her friends are now getting hurt. And so she's gonna revert back to what she knows best. And she's gonna rage. And she's gonna turn to
Okay.
the rune that she assumes is hurting them. She doesn't know how to fix it, but she knows she can hit it. And so she's just gonna hit straight in the middle of the rune and with Timora's berserker and try to destroy
Okay.
it or something. I don't know. Do something,
Okay.
man.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Okay. I can do that. I can do that. Wait, do I have advantage? Because of rage? Is that a thing?
Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
think so.
Yes.
So, 16.
16.
Yes.
Pyra, as you step up to underneath the rune and you swing your axe at it, as the axe comes in contact with the sort of gemstone-like stuff, you all watch as this just poof, burst of purple energy fills the room. None of you can see anything. And Pyra, you are thrown backwards to the ground. You are knocked prone.
How many attacks do I have? Got 2, right?
You do have 2 attacks, but I was saying your whole action was that strength check to
Oh.
try and dig your axe in.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, can I get back up? She'll get back up and hit it again.
Okay, well, you can get back up for sure, because you haven't
Yeah, I'll
used it.
get
You've
back
used 5
up.
feet of your movement, so then you can use another 15 feet to stand back up. So you have
Yeah.
10 feet of movement left.
Oh no, I don't know what to do.
But that is your action.
Um,
And your bonus action, actually. So if you would like to if you're just going to stay there and not use the last 10 feet of your movement, then I believe that's everything.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. Zoria, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to, first of all, move out of the angry pillars. So I'm going to go 5, 10.
All right. Oh no, I can't remember if I've been doing this or not. Kind of like the same thing with the pillars. I was making you guys make too many checks for the pillars.
What?
For the pillars before, I was accidentally making you all make checks at the end of each of your
yeah.
turns, but you weren't supposed to be doing that. It's only on the pillars initiative. But the rune, you're supposed to make a check every time you come into its space for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Have I been doing that so far?
Yeah.
Okay, then make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Listen, it's been 2 weeks since we've been dealing with this encounter, right? Wisdom save though.
16.
That just saves. You
Okay.
are not frightened.
Okay. I will continue.
Okay, so that's 5, 10,
20.
15, 20.
I am going to use my action to cast Dispel Magic on the rune again.
Okay. Go ahead and make a spellcasting check.
Ooh, 10.
Are you gonna keep that or use your
Ooh, I
inspiration?
have inspiration. I will be using that.
All right. You can use your inspiration.
I don't have very many spell slots of 3rd level and above. That's a little better. 14.
14. That is a success.
Yes!
As you feel this sort of one more sort of knot, as it were, within this weave of this enchantment, and you just snap it. It sort of flickers for a second and then comes back a little bit brighter, but still flickering and just holding on.
Alright. Great.
as you hear the blades and the pillars behind you speed up and start crushing harder and moving faster as well.
Great. That's basically all I can do. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, Timber, we'll come back to you in a second, and it is the Crushing Pillars initiative. So the echo goes poof, and Orlidar, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, this is getting into yikes territory for sure.
Okay.
Just gonna roll these now.
That is a 22.
A 22 for dex save? Damn!
That's good.
Damn, man. My dude.
Pretty
yeah.
sure that's that dwarven belt of.
No, dwarves are not dexterous. That's just because you're a
I
bard.
don't know what it is, but I have.
Learn your class abilities! Alright, well that is 16 points of bludgeoning damage, halved, so you only take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and you are not knocked prone.
Okay.
And now I need Zoria and Pyra to go ahead and give me wisdom saving throws, please. As the rune poof, gives off another burst.
Oh god. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh god.
Now y'all are using your inspiration.
Still not good.
What did you get, Zoria? That is a fail.
Wait, no, I didn't even get 12. I got 11.
That's
Yeah, 8. 3 plus 8.
yeah. That's
11.
that's a worse fail. And Pyra,
14.
14 is also a fail.
Please stop harassing me.
And you both are frightened of the rune, and you need to both use your reactions to move as far away as your movement from the rune.
I don't wanna. What if I say no? 5, 10.
Then I will move
15,
for you.
20. Hold on, I gotta count. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Orlidar, as you just watch the this rune burst, and then both of your friends just starts running towards you, screaming.
Yep.
And Orlidar, that is your turn.
Okay. Going to use my movement.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
Are you
So I'm
are you
out.
moving toward the rune?
Unfortunately,
All right. So
because to get in front of this door, I have to go through the rune anyway.
yes, this entire area. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like you're trying to dodge the purple rays. That
Right,
just shows
exactly.
the entire lane.
So if I move to here, am I out of the crushing
Oh,
pillars?
I can't see until you let go of your thing. Yeah.
Am I out of the crushing
this
pillars?
you're
there?
out of the crushing pillars.
Okay,
the end of
now
the
I'm
line.
gonna go a little
So-
closer. Right
Okay,
here.
well,
Okay.
before you move there, I need a wisdom saving throw for you, from you. As you enter this area and the rune gives off another burst.
It is a. Did you say wisdom?
Mm-hmm. Wisdom saving
17.
throw. That just
17.
saves. You have been skirting the line. You are not frightened.
Oof.
And you can continue to move.
Excellent. I would. Gonna try something.
What are you gonna try?
Let's see if it works. So, Orlidar is going to grab the hilt of his dagger and stare at the rune and make a little hand motion as if I am shooting my crossbow and cast Witch's Bolt into the rune.
Okay, could you read me Witch's Bolt real quick?
Yes.
Or Witch Bolt?
A
It's not
bee-
Witch's Bolt.
Yeah, Witch Bolt.
Mhm.
A beam of crackling blue energy lances out towards a creature within range, forming a sustained
Hmm.
arc of lightning between you and the target.
So for Witch Bolt, it needs that living creature as a target for that. So Witch Bolt isn't something that you can just shoot off at anything, because of the way Witch Bolt works, the way that spell works.
Okay.
So you can do
no
something
problem.
else. Yeah.
No problem. 15, 20, 25. Well then, no need to use magic. Orladar will just inhale deeply and exhale a stream of blue lightning right into the rune.
Okay. So go ahead and mark off your breath weapon. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
8.
8. It's not quite enough. As you, as the beam of crackling lightning shoots into the wall, it sort of arcs across the entire sort of rune that is inlet in this gemstone, and just and it settles for a second, and then boom, there's one more giant burst of this bright lavender light that just fills the entire room to where none of you can see for just a moment, and then it subsides. That's not a pulse that you have to make a saving throw. That's just its reaction to taking physical damage.
But it some damage.
You are not sure. It doesn't look like it. There's no cracks in it or anything like that. But
Okay.
that is your action and your movement.
Yep.
Are you gonna stay there? Or are you gonna move closer? That's only 10 feet of your movement.
Let's see. 10. You said that was 10?
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30. I want to be on this side of the archway so that I can see Urebos.
Oh, okay.
Does that work?
I mean, yeah, you could also just be here and see Urebos, but
Yeah, that's fine.
either way, you can step up to the archway and you can see Urebos just like on the ground, holding the wall like this, just basically.
Okay.
But yes, you see him on the other side of this archway within this tunnel.
Okay.
And Urebos, you're just staying put, right? Orladar's not in your radius.
Correct.
I just saw you roll.
And I was about to send it to our group chat.
Urebos, so are you just staying put right there? Or are you doing anything else?
Yes, but can I see the rune?
You can see the rune, yeah.
Can I summon my echo or move my echo up
Yeah, no, your echo
right
went
next
poof.
to the rune? Can I make summon my echo and originate attack from it to attack the rune?
Absolutely. Do this. There you go. Okay, so
There's
are you
technically
making...
no limitation.
It's true, yeah. So you see, just like very, very anime-esque, just the shadow of Urebos with a sword. Yeah, go ahead and make your. Actually, just make a strength check. It's not using both of your attacks. It's just a strength check trying to swing.
Strength check. I'll do it on here. That's a 9.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy. As you swing what is a shadowy blade until just before it hits, you watch as your Aldrinari blade just becomes a shadow, and you watch as the shadow just sort of like apparates your Aldrinari sword in the hands of your echo, and it clangs against the rune. Boom! Burst of white light, blinding everyone for a moment, and then it subsides. So that was your action to make that strength check.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
and your bonus
that
action. So are you just staying just right on the other side of this archway?
Yep.
then? Okay. Whirring blades don't have any targets. Pyra, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going straight back. I'm frightened.
You're frightened. So you're gonna use your action.
Yeah, I'm taking my action.
All right. Wisdom save.
17.
17 just saves. You are not frightened.
Bless the gods above. I run as fast as I can, even though I know I can't do anything.
All right.
I'm still gonna run all the way up there. 5, 10,
All right.
20.
Well, yep. Once you get there, I need another wisdom save.
Shit! Come on,
As
please.
it gives off the burst.
That's cocked. I will admit that was really bad cocked.
Go ahead and
That's
re-roll
even
that.
worse. No, that's a 5. So I'm scared
You're
all over
frightened
again.
again.
I really tried, guys.
Oof. And since you became frightened, how much movement did you just use?
20.
So you you move 5, 10, 15, 20. What?
Oh, I think we were both moving.
Oh, I see. It just moved you like in between two squares for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait.
Yeah, me too.
Hold on, that's not how it's supposed to work. Okay, so you run, gives off the burst, your eyes sort of gloss over, and then you just see the snakes coming for you again, and just turn tail and run. Zoria, that is your turn.
Alright, end of turn, Pyra.
Pyra, you're no longer
You're
frightened.
Again.
Again.
Pyra's been on an emotional roller coaster.
Bro, Pyra's
so
Pyra's brain is like
She has
so fried
trauma.
right now. Just Pyra just.
Trauma.
Alright,
She's gonna come out of this
All right,
different.
Zoria, you are still frightened.
so. Excuse me. Oh no. The rune is still glowing because I am still frightened.
Yes.
That's all still up.
Yep. You felt roll an insight check real quick.
I'm good at insight.
You are.
Oh, I thought that was a natural 1 and I was going to be very upset. But it's only slightly better at a natural 7. But I still get +8, so that's 15.
15.
Mhm.
You sort of as you've been reaching out with dispel magic and feeling the sort of the weave of this enchantment. I'll say it feels right on the cusp of snapping.
Okay.
And you're pretty certain with one more successful cast of dispel magic, you would be able to break it.
Alright. Let's use that last 3rd level spell slot. And that one rolled a 7 for me, so that one loses privileges.
It's in the range, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
40.
120 feet for
Okay.
the range, so I'm good.
Your entire party does have 1 inspiration point.
Should I use it?
What is the roll?
12.
For God's sakes, please use it. Please get rid
Use
of this
it.
stupid room.
Use it.
Okay. I'm
Please.
using it.
I'll tell you right now, that was 1 off.
Oh god.
I believe in you, Sophie.
There's another 12!
You feel like you are right on the cusp of breaking whatever this enchantment is, and you're just too tired, just too fatigued. You don't quite have the strength.
rolled
I hate words.
2 7s plus 5.
Also,
I'm really sorry, but
I just tried to throw it in my dice bag and it bounced over here on an 18. I'm
No!
so mad at it.
that's really messed up.
Whoever is keeping track, mark off that the party inspiration has been used.
All right.
That's your action, Zoria.
Yeah, it is. And I don't have anything to do for bonus actions.
Oh, actually, I don't think I'm keeping track of it because I'm keeping track of almost everything else.
All right, well, one of you got to keep track of it. You can.
Do it.
Okay.
We have none now.
Well, I will be ending my turn and at the end removing that
Yep.
frighten. Yeah,
Removing the
you
frightened
know the
effect.
drill.
Oh, what? You're not frightened. What? Okay. And after Zoria's turn, I need Zoria and Pyra to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, no.
It is
I've
up
got
to
advantage.
4d10.
4?
Stop. Zoria, get out of here, man. I can take it, you
Dexterity
can.
save?
Dexterity saving throw.
That's a 10.
Each successful check increases the damage. Okay.
I'm doing so good.
Uh-oh, that's a 10. Oh, wow, but that's actually a 10, 2 ones, and a 2. So
Okay, that's not bad.
14. So what did you get, Zoria?
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10? Okay, so that's a fail. Pyra?
17.
That is a save. So Zoria, you only take 14 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. Pyra, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and I believe your rage.
Ended.
Yeah, your rage fizzled, so you're no longer raging.
Yeah,
So
I don't have rage
Yeah,
anymore.
so 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Ah, my rings. Oh no, my rings.
Stop throwing your rings.
So sad. Okay, and Orlidar, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, as the rune pulses.
Okay. That's a fail.
What did you roll?
7 plus 2, so 9.
You are frightened.
Doing so good, guys.
You all are doing so great.
Oh, God.
And you have 30-foot movement, right? Right, Orlidar?
Yep.
5,
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Ugh.
Alright, Urbos, you staying put?
And Timber's just napping in the dark hallway on the other side.
We'll get to what Timber has been doing this whole time.
I'm gonna smack that rune one more time.
Make a strength check, please.
Real quick aside. Night, Tom. Thanks for lurking.
14.
Thanks for lurking, Tom. Hope you enjoyed the little bit that you got to see. Good night. What did you get, Urbos?
That is a 14.
A 14? You try to slam it, and it's just not quite enough. I'll say especially Zoria, make an insight check.
I will. Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I'll say you see through the pillars, you watch as Urbos' echo slams into the rune, and it gives off the big, bright burst of light. And it does seem like it does seem like it is. I mean, it is obviously having a reaction to physical damage. It just doesn't seem like it's quite enough. But from tampering with this, you think that you have made the rune or the enchantment weak enough that if it does take the proper amount of physical damage, that might work.
Okay.
And you don't have to finish it off with Dispel Magic.
Okay. Cool.
So, I'll say Zoria in particular is able to realize that and notice that.
I'm only able to roll well when it doesn't bank on me taking damage or having a negative.
I am so sorry.
negative
Pyra,
effect.
it is your turn. Zoria, you're on deck.
Okay.
Not frightened anymore.
You are not frightened
Okay.
currently.
Orlidar's turn ended recently, right?
Yes, so at the end of Orlidar's turn,
Yes.
Orlidar, you became unfrightened.
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
That's
I know.
great.
I'm like, I'm at a loss, man. No one wants from me. I am gonna run at it
Alright.
again.
5, 10,
'cause she-
15, 20. So, once you reach here, wisdom saving throw, please. You just need to string together a couple of good rolls.
We're doing
Okay,
so
that's a
good.
17.
That is a save. You're not frightened.
I run the rest of the way.
25,
gonna-
30, 35, 40. You can only make it to here. You can't make it to hit the rune. I mean, you could
Just
use your
throw the
you
hammer.
could use your action to.
Yeah, but then I can't do anything because I
Yeah,
can hit with my
I
bonus
know.
action. So there's no point. I'd just be frightened again. But this time Zoria wouldn't be able to cure it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna.
Are you doing anything?
No.
So you're just gonna wait there? You can hold
Yeah.
you can hold an action too. Or like Orlidar said, you could try to throw something.
Gosh. I don't know if throwing the Berserker is a good idea. Also,
Well,
I can't.
That doesn't have a throne thing, but daggers do have the thrown property.
True.
Pyra.
I guess I could throw my dagger at it, my key. I guess. I got nothing else to do. I'll just throw my dagger. I don't actually have a dagger on here. I really need to do that.
Well,
Do you know
the key, if you click into the key, it has the dagger property.
Oh, shit.
It shows as a dagger, and you can go into edit it on D&D Beyond and display it as an attack, so it shows up under your attacks box there on the front, and then you can see it as the dagger when you want to use it.
I got something in my eye.
Oh no.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry. My eye.
So are you going
What is
to
the roll? I can't see it right now.
Oh no.
Just tell me what to roll.
Okay, so you are throwing the dagger at it though?
Yeah, I'm throwing my dagger.
Okay. I'll say since you're this close, just make a strength check with it.
Okay, so that's a 19 plus my strength. Which is un momento. Somehow I'm editing my character sheet. I don't know what I did. I can't see.
We're doing so good.
Oh no!
Oh god. Strength check. 19 plus 3, 22.
22.
Yeah.
Pyra, as you run up and you are just so fed up with all of this, you just rip this key off your neck and you throw it in and you watch as it slides in the center of the rune and all of the gem of the rune spider webs out in cracks and then shatters all just sort of all over you. You sort of block it. It sort of the sort of pieces of gemstone fly through Urbos's echo and it just dissipates and gets dispersed as Zoria and Orladar, you around you as you're trying to dodge these pillars, they no more light.
Oh my god.
Everything dies down.
In my hand.
Yep, and
It's a great dagger.
actually, yeah, Orladar and Zoria and Urbos, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
I thought you were gonna say like a dexterity save or something, and I was like, oh
Ooh,
god.
perception.
Perception checks.
What's my perception?
Yeah, Urbos, you don't notice anything. You're too freaked out.
Perception.
Ah.
Is it to find a hidden door or passageway?
No.
Okay.
I love when you ask that.
Listen, how am I gonna
I
know
love
if
it.
I get advantage on it if I
Yeah.
don't ask?
No, I know. I just
Because
love
I'll tell
that
you
you
with
do it.
advantage because of your orb.
23.
Zoria?
18.
18. Alright.
15 plus 8. 13 plus 5 is
18, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
20 plus
Orladar
3.
and Zoria, you just hear this as Pyra throws the dagger and you watch it just slide in effortlessly and you watch as the entire rune cracks and then shatters. You watch as the dagger in the center simultaneously with the rune shattering disperses in black smoke, and you just watch it reappear in Pyra's hand, in Pyra's grip,
Nice.
I love it. It's my favorite thing.
just sort of coalescing in just a cloud of black smoke.
Alright.
Now, as that all has been happening, we'll go ahead and cut to the other side of this stone wall. Timber.
That's me.
Moving back a little bit, you just stepped through this archway looking around and it closed off behind you. You wait for a few seconds and you hear that message from Orladar in your head and you respond to it. What are you doing?
Describe the hallway for me, please.
It is identical to the rest of these tunnels that you have been going through. This sort of jagged, carved stonework, pitch black, no light source, continuing on, and you see it curve off at one point, sort of uneven, generally sloping down a little bit.
I would like to.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
You do have dark vision? Okay.
Yeah.
Then yes, you can only see just the faintest outline of everything in the faintest shade of gray.
I would like to examine the wall that shut behind me and see if there's any loose spots, any weak spots.
Okay,
crack
go ahead
in
and
the
go
wall.
ahead and make an investigation check for me.
There's a crack in the wall.
Crack in the wall. 17.
17. As you begin to look around and feel around the sort of perimeter, it's even more unsettling than just finding nothing. There is no seam. This does not look or feel like a slab of stone that slid up from the ground to seal off a doorway. It is all just one cohesive piece of stone. You can no longer hear a single thing on the other side of this. You do not hear the... You don't hear any of the loud sounds that you were hearing just a few moments prior.
So Orladar has messaged me. I would like to wait another 30 to 60 seconds before I start moving.
Okay.
So if in that time you want to cut back to the rest of them.
Actually, no. Throughout everything that just happened, that just finished up at about 60 seconds. So, if Timber waits 30 to 60 seconds, nothing happens. You don't hear anything else. Like I said, it's actually strange how little you hear from the other side, because you hear nothing. It does not sound like there's anything else on the other side of this stone wall.
Okay. I'm gonna think to myself, shoot. Does message have a distance?
Shoot.
I don't know. Better explore the hallway. So I'm gonna start walking down the hallway.
All right. Hold on. Wait. I have to. Okay.
Oh no.
Cool. Okay. So, Timber, you walk quite a ways. You take a left turn. You step up some sort of shallow, stony steps a little bit. Take a couple of twists and turns before you see an opening. Come up to another one of these archways, and you come into another room filled with the lavender light, with the dais in the center. Oh, wait.
Ew.
You come out of this room. Your friends aren't here. Just pretend you don't see them.
Yeah.
Your friends ain't here. But you come out of this archway and you see 3 archways in this room. A center dais, not pressed down, still a couple inches above the floor. But you look up and you see this sort of jagged abyssal writing in the ceiling, flooding this room with the lavender light.
Do I recognize the rune on the dais?
Make an intelligence check for me. I'm going to say for this, generally, 16 or higher. So you have to beat a 15 to be able to recall what you've seen and what you all have been talking about.
Got a 5.
Especially without the notes that Pyra has been keeping, or that Orladar has been keeping. Just thinking back, it all just mixes in your head.
It's too late for me to use my inspiration to try to figure out what that rune is.
No, if you would like
Nah.
to. All right.
Nah, better not. Okay. From my pocket, I'm going to take a chess piece. I will take the bishop piece,
Okay.
and I'm going to put it in this room.
Okay.
Okay. I want to... drawing my maps of the doorways. Okay. I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to go wait at the other end of the hallway.
Give me 1 second.
Or maybe I'll wait in this room. Yeah, I think... Oh, it's so hard to decide.
So wait, where are you going, Timber?
How far was the walkway? How far was the hallway between the two rooms?
It was a couple minutes. You walked for like a good amount of time in the dark and the silence, and time is getting hard to tell down here. You see no light. You hear no sound. You're not entirely sure. Best guess, between a 5 and 8 minute walk through the tunnels. You all have been walking a lot.
I think I'm gonna wait in this room.
So are you just gonna just sit down on the floor and...
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna listen, keep an ear out, but that's pretty much it.
All right. As the camera just sort of pans out from Timber sitting crisscross applesauce in this chamber, the camera sort of is a close shot of Timber and then sort of pans out to show the empty room, sort of fades into the wall of stone underneath this mountain, and cuts over to the rest of the party. So as Pyra just threw this dagger into the rune, shattering it and somehow making the rest of this hallway die down, what are you all doing?
When the chompers stopped, did the rune being destroyed affect that wall that Timber got locked behind?
Nope.
And is there still an open doorway into the hall on the other side?
Yes, Urabo still
is on the other side.
Still on the other side, yes.
Well, I think that we should go out the open door and try to find Timber down that hallway, unless somebody else has an idea of how to get this closed door open.
Should I hit it a few times? I can hit it a few times. Just to
Zoria, I
see.
think at this point your Twilight Shroud or Twilight Sanctuary. Now you have a Twilight Sanctuary and a Twilight Shroud.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be fun to keep track of.
Mm-hmm.
Both radial effects.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Alright.
Can we move?
No, yeah?
Yeah, we're not in initiative order anymore, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Take a few hits at it, okay? If that's fine with y'all.
You're gonna go up to the wall? This wall?
The one that Timber disappeared
It
behind.
used to not be a wall.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and
Is
make a
that
strength
okay
check.
with everyone?
Do it.
Before I do it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go into a rage again so that I get advantage.
Okay. Mark off another rage. How many are you down
Yeah.
to, Pyra?
I have one left. One left. That is a strength check. No, wrong page. Wrong page. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Your blade does not make a single cut in this stone. You just slam it against the wall. There's like a burst of wind just from the impact alone. Sort of pushes your clothes back against your body. But no sign of damage to the actual stone.
Through the open door it is. Everyone okay? Anyone wounded? I'm
wounded.
Okay. I don't know how to help you. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm not a healer.
Pyra was just getting a head count.
Just somebody needs some healing.
I can heal myself.
What?
Are you going to?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Urbos
you
needs some-
okay? So 3 of you are still on this side of the archway, and Urbos, you're still on the opposite side of the archway, correct? Okay.
That's a little better.
I'm pretty sure that we all have to walk through this doorway at exactly the same time.
I'm afraid.
I don't know
of
if we
that,
can
yes.
all fit at the exact same time.
And just scrunch
You
up
can
really close
squeeze.
together and go sideways.
Would
How
it?
did I get so much?
I
blood
saw
here?
the wall go up behind Timber, right?
Yeah, you all watched that happen.
Yes.
Do I think that I could possibly, with all of my strength and the help of Ervos, hold it down?
I will
Long
say,
enough.
just from watching the force, and also just being up this close, you see the same thing that Timber saw, where it doesn't look like a stone door has shut. There is no seam or anything. It just looks like the stone of this mountain was not carved in the first place there.
Well,
You
crap,
are
guys.
almost certain you will die if you try to hold it open.
Yeah, never mind.
You
I
will
guess we can all walk
feel
through together.
like the most red pancake the world has ever seen.
Ervos, can you come over and like help pull us through so that we're all like? I'm worried about us and someone getting a leg chopped off, or the dark.
I'm worried about that too, but I'm thinking, like if we spoon and we put like the smallest people first, and I'm serious. I'm so serious.
If we spoon.
Like if you two ladies are like right in front of me, like as if we were all riding on a horse. And
Or-
then we all take our left foot and we go, and then our right foot and we go, and then we all go through at the
But it
same
makes
time.
you go so slow that it's more detrimental.
I'm gonna cast
Yeah.
detect magic.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Okay.
I wish I had that spell.
Okay. Yeah, no, Zoria, you get sort of like before, like while you were in the rooms, in like the prior rooms, you don't sense any sort of like specific enchantment coming from anywhere, especially not the rune anymore, that it has been dispersed. But just this entire area, the stone itself is giving off a magical essence, a
Okay.
magical aura. Like this entire mountain around you is just swirling in magic.
So
Before we walk through anywhere, can I go take some crystal off of the floor just because I think it looks pretty? Like rune
Pyra,
crystal,
you go to pick it up and you don't see anything on the floor. It just
This is the
has
worst day ever.
completely dispersed as it shattered.
So
my
sad.
disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
But sorry, that is up for 10 minutes
Okay.
or an hour. Is it 10 minutes or an hour?
10 minutes.
I can't remember. But
Just gotta go for it, guys.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Come on, guys.
What
Let's go
if we
for it.
piggyback ride
All
2
right.
people next to each other?
all right,
All at the same time. Everyone just.
Let's
all right.
sprint.
So you all are just rushing through at the
Let's
same
do it.
time.
Why not? Yeah, let's
All right.
go.
Hold hands.
Yeah.
Hold hands.
We're
As-
holding
Hold
hands.
hands.
As you all rush through within close proximity, Urbos giving you space, whoever sort of is in the back of the group, as that person crosses through, it seals off behind you. And
Well,
now
we did
you
it.
all are in this darkened tunnel that just leads ever on.
Great.
I take
well,
out
every
my
tunnel we've
moonshot
been
sword?
in, every tunnel we've been in has led us to just another weird room. So hopefully,
Let's go. Why
let's
not?
go find Timber.
Why not? This is fine. Everything's great. Let's go.
All right. As you all continue on, pretty quickly you come to a T-junction. You can go left or right.
Two of us go left, two of us go right.
Oh God.
Yeah, baby!
Let's
Spreading the
just
party like butter! Spread the party like butter on toast!
Go.
Hey man,
Spread the
One-
party
one
thin.
fighter
Let's
and
go.
one healer. One fighter and one healer. And look at that cat.
Yeah.
This is a
sorry.
cat.
All right. What are
So-
y'all doing? Is that what you're doing?
Which way would, in theory, lead to Timber? Which theoretically,
At this point,
It's a 50-50 toss.
if we were on like in the same dimension as Timber at this moment, and
Left.
so we know that if we were looking
Left.
at the wall, yeah. So in theory, left is the way to go, right?
Right.
In
I
theory,
don't know,
but
is
this
it?
is
You
a
tell me.
labyrinth.
Let's go left.
Yes.
Zoria
I
made the
believe-
choice. We're going left.
We're going left.
So you all are sticking together though.
Following
Yes.
our fearless
Okay.
leader, Zoria.
Okay, so you all turn left.
Yes.
The tunnel continues. More
We didn't even
twists
look
and
down the
turns,
hallway.
more. Both sides just sort of led on before they turned off. You don't see anything in You didn't see anything in particular in both directions, or in either
Yeah.
direction. I mean, but the tunnel twists, goes down, goes up a little bit, and you come to another. It's not a T junction. It's just a four-way junction. Tunnel leading on, and then a tunnel leading to your right and left.
Well,
Do two lefts make a right?
No.
no. I think
Two left is a
straight.
U-turn.
We went left, so what did we go? Straight? Not right again, because we'd be going away.
Either left or straight.
Wow. Let's go left.
Yeah.
All right, you
Okay.
all turn left.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
tunnel leads on. What you all feel like might be 10 minutes of walking through this tunnel without seemingly
No,
anything to show for it.
no change in my dispel magic or detect magic for as long as I got it up.
No change like within the walls. Again, just like the stone itself is emanating magic and magical essence. Just everything around you. If anything, it's like sort of clouding your vision to specifics. But you don't feel any of those specifics. You don't sense any sort of traps or any doorways or anything like that within the stone of this hallway. But just as your detect magic begins to fade, you all do see lavender light coming from ahead
That's something.
as you
Excellent. Let's go that way.
rush up. Well, that is the only way to go. There is no more
Well,
turns. This tunnel just
That is
leads
very
on
helpful.
until you see an opening and you come into another room full of lavender light from writing overhead and a central dais with an abyssal rune.
What does
In
it
it.
say?
What does it say?
Orladar or Pyra can make an intelligence check with advantage because of notes.
Probably you.
Okay. Let's see. I rolled a 17 plus
Just your intelligence modifier.
intelligence. That's plus 3. That is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Orladar,
Come
you
on.
can tell that this equates to the letter D in Abyssal. And thinking back, also,
Is the dice pushed down?
it is not. It is raised. And I will say, with that 20, you can look up, and the sentence does look like the first one that you all entered.
Wait.
The one that says, "Some try to hide."
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just left Timber. I feel like we just left Timber. Shit.
I think we need to press down this button.
Let's
I
press
think
it
so
down.
too. Do
Erebos?
it.
Erebos?
Herbals push.
Yes.
It lights up for a second. You wait with anticipation.
Yes.
Peace. I just listened to that song earlier today. But there's just silence for a moment before you watch as the light from the dais dies down and it raises back up.
Remind me when we get back to my sister to punch her straight in the jaw the first time we see her.
Please do.
I will.
Okay.
I'm so sick of this place.
Is there
Brainiac,
anything-
please fix it.
Are there any chess pieces on the floor or etchings, charcoal etchings on the wall?
I mean, the chess pieces is pretty easy to tell. No. Also, I forgot to move you all. You come through
There's only 2 of those out, by the way.
this, and you do not have timber.
Also, that was.
But you come out of the bottom archway into this room.
That was our third button that we had pushed. That was the 3 of 3, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I had. I thought that was gonna work.
Me too.
I mean, should we go back to it? I don't know. Should we go back?
No, we should not go back through that door. We should go through one of the other
Yeah, probably.
doors.
Zoria, insight check.
Insight check. Natural 20.
Hell
One
yeah.
look at it.
Hell yeah, Zoria.
It's right here.
I believe you, even though the marshmallows are hiding it.
It's right there.
Actually, no, it is not just the marshmallows. It's your dice tray that's hiding it.
I'm sending a picture to the group chat.
But Zoria, as you feel this sort of distraught disappointment and just this sort of sense of failure, you hear a whisper in your ear that says, "Remember how I said, be careful of the order?"
Ah! How are we supposed to get back to the other ones?
Just because the first thing you tried didn't work, don't give up hope.
But how are we supposed to get back?
We wrote it down. Sorta. Not really. We can all put our minds together.
Timora, can you hear me right now? Are you actually talking to me, or is this a weird mind flashback?
You don't hear any response.
Zoria's gonna keep talking anyway, as though she heard a voice in her head respond. Did we actually get the letters and the phrases right? Did we line those up correctly?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Timora,
Orlin, I would like to take a moment while we're here before we go through any other wall doorways, just to just cast sending and make sure that Timber is okay.
You casting sending?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
At
What do you say?
I've 25 words. I don't need that many. Timber,
Someone else
we
help
made it
count.
out of the chomper room. Looking for you now. Are you safe? And where are you?
I think you have 5 more words left.
Yep.
We are back with a dace.
A dace, one word.
Yeah.
Timber,
One word.
you hear Orladar's voice in your mind.
And you know you can respond to that.
You do. You do indeed.
I'm safe. I'm good. I'm glad you made it out. I walked through the hallway. I'm now in a room with 4 archways.
2 more words.
I stay.
I stay.
I take nap.
Okay,
I take a nap right here.
Good news, everybody. Timber's safe, and in a room like this, only it's got 4 archways. They are gonna stay where they're at and wait for us to hopefully find them. So pick a door, any door except the one we just came through.
You know, that's probably the smartest thing to do. You know, they taught me that if you get lost in the woods as a kid, just sit by a tree and don't move.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the best course of action.
Pick a door.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. That one. And I'm just
Okay.
gonna spin around and pick one at random. I don't know. Let me look at the actual thing, because I wasn't.
Oh my god.
I was just gonna... Oh, no, it's loading again. Oh, okay. One directly in front of us.
Beautiful.
Opposite side.
Yes. I
Okay.
can't...
Yep. That's
Yes.
the one.
Alright.
I'm not able to, like, indicate where I want to do it, unfortunately, on
Oh,
mobile.
no.
Mm.
Okay, well, you all push out through this tunnel. You take a right turn. And the tunnel continues on or goes to the left. But if you look to the left, you can see before it goes on for too long, there is just solid stone. A dead end.
Well, we've not encountered one of those yet.
Interesting.
All right. Turn around and go back.
One of you make an intelligence check. Yeah, Urbos, what were you
Not
gonna say?
I.
You were unmuted before.
Oh yeah, sorry. Didn't I run into a dead end, or was that just my echo not being able to get past it?
No, that you could see the tunnel continue on, but you couldn't move your echo any farther.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Intelligence or perception?
Intelligence.
21.
21?
Orladar, thinking back to it, it's it's been close to an hour and 20
I was
minutes
thinking
or
about
so,
you every
probably, of you all being trapped in here, but it's only like an hour or so, an hour and a half. You think back, and this is where you started. That was the wall that closed off behind you as you stepped through from the room with the golems.
Oh.
That room, the some try to hide, some try to cheat, but time will show we always will meet, was the first chamber you all entered.
But it had an O on the platform.
It did. That's
Okay.
that's why I told you that the sentence above read.
Yeah.
Some try to hide, some
All
try to
right.
cheat.
So we need to turn around, go back right now, and see what letter is on that platform when we go through this archway. I have a
Trust
theory
you.
that it's going to be an O. Let's go.
I follow the brains.
Okay, yeah.
All right, you all turn around, enter back into this room, and you see the rune on the dais is the same, but slightly shifted. It's not in the same position that it was before. It's in a different position, but is the same rune for the letter D.
And the ceiling?
Ceiling still says that same sentence.
Okay. I'm going to push this dace down again.
Okay.
Literally, what did Timora say?
It fills with light. You all wait for a second. And it gets to the point where the last one you just pressed, you watched it all raise. but this one is staying put.
Okay.
Okay. That's something.
That's good. That's
That's
good.
an
You wait a few more
exciting
seconds,
change.
and it's not moving.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
That's
We gotta
good.
go find the next one now.
Yes.
So let's go try this side archway that we haven't gone through yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds
Captain, my captain, I
What
will
do you
follow
think?
you, sir.
Which
Like
one?
here.
This one.
This one that I just, yeah.
All right. As you all begin to push into that tunnel, Timber, are you doing anything as you are sitting there meditating? Or is that all you're doing? Are you just sitting and meditating? It's been about, I'd say it's been about 15, pushing 20 minutes now since you got into this room. Sat down your little whittled bishop piece, and then sat
Is
down
it
yourself.
possible?
The
For-
whittle piece.
The whittle piece.
How long has it been since Timber and I spoke?
Just as long as it just has been.
Okay.
Few minutes at max.
What was I gonna do? Can I try to remember again what the rune on the dais is? It's been like 20 minutes.
Yeah, sure. You could be sort of like looking at it for this time. Go ahead and roll another intelligence check.
Wait. That is a 15. I think that's not.
A 15.
I don't think
no,
that passes the save that you said.
I told you all. I did just set it as 16 or higher. You have to beat a 15. So
Yeah.
16 or higher.
Cool.
I will give you this though. You're thinking back. You look back up and you can't remember what it says, but this sentence does look like the second room that you remember entering. It's the one with the longer sentence. And you look down at the rune, and this looks like the same rune as when you first entered. It doesn't look any different.
So, which rune? Which room? Oh,
I'll give you
This is
that,
a
but you
disaster.
don't remember specifically what.
okay.
At least Timber doesn't immediately. If you can find that in your notes, then you get that.
None of the. No, I got nothing. I would like to read my druid book as I sit here.
All right,
That's
Timber.
all.
Yep. You open up the book and you begin reading. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Saving throw.
Indeed.
$17.
17. Okay. So Timber, as you're sitting, you open up your book and you begin reading through. One of the history books you were able to acquire. It's talking of you flip to a part that talks about a small tribe of druidic folk that traveled through that mainly traveled through the forests of the eastern coast of Faerun, where you're originally from. And it talks about sort of different customs that they had, the way that they lived their lives, how in tune they were with nature, and some of their traditions and some of their practices. And as you're reading through it, you come across one little piece that just mentions a high elf. A high elf that began traveling and traveled with this sort of small clan of druids for some time, which sort of then led into talking about how this sort of specific small gathering of druids. Can you hear? Ruthie?
You lagged.
Oh no, am I back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It led into how...
It led into talking about how this specific clan it was different from most in that they didn't really keep their practices as secret and as secretive as other druidic tribes across the land of Faerun do. This sort of small tribe of druids was very open to sharing their practices and sharing how to become more in tune with nature. But just that fact that it was a high elf that learned from these druids really stuck to you. You hear a throat clear. You look up and you see Gale standing in front of you as they kneel. And they say, "I'm proud of you, Timber." You blink and they're gone. You look down and you see this faint, deep green glow coming from behind the book. You see around the pages this sort of finger-like twigs start to curl around the edges of the book and the pages. Just for a second, the green glow from that's sort of backlighting the book dies down, and the twigs recede. And we'll cut back to the rest of the party.
Golly.
So, you all start down this other tunnel. You walk for a few minutes, only like 3 minutes or so, 3-4 minutes. And you come to another T-junction, although it's more like a Y, more like a fork in the road, left or right. You do see almost immediately to the right, you see a faint lavender glow coming from around the corner.
Let's go there.
Let's do it.
All right. You continue in, and you all come into this room from this archway. You see no timber.
Oh.
You do see the 3 other archways, though. Dais in the center, unpressed. Room flooded with the lavender light from above, and this is the longest string of abyssal writing.
Okay.
So this is 2 opposites that cannot exist together.
Yes.
And the rune on the dais?
Intelligence check with advantage, Orladar, since you're the one who has used comprehend languages and have your notes.
Advantage?
With advantage, just trying to beat a 15.
Oh, whew,
Or beat
good.
a 16.
I
guess.
needed that. I got a 19 plus.
All right.
Whatever. Did you say intelligence?
This one, yes.
Yeah, that's a 19 plus 3, so 22.
This one has the letter O on it.
Okay. Letter O. Is it pressed down?
No, unpressed.
It's unpressed. Okay, because this was the first thing we pressed down. Was a letter O with this writing. So let's press it down.
Yeah, sure.
Who does
Okay.
the honor?
Do it.
All right,
I'm
Orladar.
doing it. Yep.
Do you press it with your hand or your foot? I'm just trying to set the scene here. It's on the floor,
Well-
so
Well, it's me, so. Oh,
it's
It's
on
in
the
the
floor.
floor?
Yeah. It's just like a few inches off the. It's set into the ground in front of you. It's
Oh.
not a raised platform or anything.
But that's what it is.
well.
That's why I was confused before.
Well, that completely changes my.
No, it's
my
just no. It's just
imagination.
on the floor, a few inches. That's from the very beginning. I
thought it
said
was
sort of
like
raised
waist,
just a few
I
inches.
thought it was like waist
No.
high.
I never said
Oh, okay, well, I'll use my foot then.
that. Okay. So as you step out, gives off this purple glow, fills the room ever more. Give it a few seconds like before. Orladar, you take a step back.
Yep.
No change.
It stays?
It
Okay.
stays pressed down
Okay.
and stays alight.
Okay. Alright. Do we see anything in this room, like chess pieces that got left behind, or
No, you do not.
anything? Okay. Alright.
Okay.
D. Oh. Alright, so now we need a room that says, you either look forward to me out of excitement on the ceiling. So, pick a doorway. Which way we going now? I would say to go here. Oh, I would say here because
Which
the
here?
last.
Which here?
room-
You have to click down and hold it. Oh, okay.
Sorry. Can you
can
see
also
where
do
I'm
this,
at?
yeah.
Yes.
That's the one I would say because it's different than the other rooms we were in. Didn't have an archway on that side.
Let's do it.
The last two rooms.
Why not?
Okay, so you all push through this tunnel.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's every once in a while the echo is really bad from Mom's microphone.
I'm sorry,
it.
you guys.
So you all push through this tunnel. You walk for another 8, 9, 10 minutes.
So many minutes.
So many minutes. In the dark and silence, it feels like an eternity. But eventually, through some twists and turns, you all come to a dead end.
Oh, damn it.
All right.
Stone slab blocking off any
Let's
Turn around
continuation of
and
this
go
tunnel.
back.
turn around.
Yep.
You all backtrack
Yep.
and eventually come out of this archway.
Okay.
But that's why I was trying to say button earlier, because I figured I didn't want to say like a pedestal or anything like that. But we'll keep saying dais, but it's not on a raised platform. It is just in the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
It is not pressed, not a light. Still the same
Yeah.
rune of an O, but again slightly shifted, not in the same orientation.
And what's on the ceiling?
The same longest sentence that you all have seen.
I'm concerned.
Wow. Push it again.
You push it again.
Yeah.
All right, you go and press it down.
Yep.
After a few seconds, the light dies down. It raises back up.
Okay. Pick a door, any door. Somebody else choose. I chose dead end last time, so.
Well, now I'm concerned that it reset our pattern.
Well,
And if the last one stuck in my head, that means that it was correct.
right.
So I feel like we need to go back and press it again, and then come back and press this one again, and then go find the next one. Does that make sense to anyone else? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Okay.
I'm just afraid that when we go back through that door,
I know.
it's gonna be a different hallway and it's gonna take us to a different place.
I know.
But let's just try it.
Sorry, my phone is crapping itself, Ruthie.
Let's do it. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
We go back.
Through which archway again?
The one that we came out of, the north,
Yes.
the one that Zoria is in front
Wait.
of.
So you're going out this one again?
Yes. Because
Yes.
that's the one we came into this room for the first time from.
It is.
Yes.
Okay, so you step out of this tunnel, and there's the continuation of the tunnel, or the tunnel to your right. You're continuing down back the way you came.
Yes.
Yes.
As you continue on, you come into this room from this archway. But there's a different rune in the center.
What rune is that?
Intelligence check with advantage, Orladar.
It's a 17 plus 3,
Okay.
dirty 20.
It is the rune of an O.
And the ceiling?
Which, the ceiling is, some try to hide, some try to cheat. The first room you entered, the room you just exited. But the rune of an O in the center. And Orladar, what was the total of that intelligence check? You rolled a 17?
Yes.
Plus, what's your intelligence
3.
modifier? So
3.
20?
It was a dirty 20.
If you remember correctly, over the past pushing 2 hours now, O was the first, what was indeed the first letter in the center of this room when you first entered it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's press it down. This is
Sure.
number 1. Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Stomp.
Wait a few seconds. It slides up.
Oh, son of a nutcracker.
All right. Okay. Can I try a theory?
Please do. Orladar is very salty at the moment.
Orladar, will you message me in about 30 seconds?
Okay.
I'm gonna walk out the tunnel.
Which tunnel?
I'm gonna walk out the one. Let's see. We just came in the one.
You just came in
Yes.
the right one.
I'm gonna walk out that one and back in again
How far are you walking?
until I cannot see my party anymore,
Okay.
and then I will come back and walk back in.
Okay, so you walk out, you take a turn,
And then I turn around and come back.
turn around, and as you step back in, you can see the room ahead of you, and you do not see your party.
Okay.
You step in to... Sorry, I have to change stuff here. You step into this room, and there is a completely different rune in the center dais. It is unpressed.
Can I tell what rune it is?
Intelligence check, please. Not advantage.
Not advantage.
You have to roll 16 or higher.
It's not gonna be easy. It's a natural one.
Things are blurring in your brain at this point. But it definitely takes you more than 30 seconds to do that. So Orladar, do you
Okay.
have a
Squinting
message?
at it.
30 seconds. Messaging.
Okay.
Sorry, you have not come back yet.
Oh,
Are you safe?
I have come back. What's the rune that looks like a triangle but with an open corner? And I kind of
Yeah,
obviously.
Go ahead and make a charisma check. Just base charisma.
Charisma.
Charisma is weaving your words. I just want to see if you can describe it well enough for Orladar to be able to tell you.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. What's my charisma plus 2? That
two?
is a 15.
15? I was going to say a 15 to
There
do it
we
in
go.
25 words. Okay, so, Orladar, you hear this description, and especially because you have the notes, Zoria just described to you the rune for the letter D.
That
But
is the letter D.
How are you going to tell her that? Are you expending another spell slot to cast message? Or
Well-
to cast sending?
No, message, right?
I was casting message, which is a cantrip.
Which is a cantrip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, it does work.
That was another test.
the message cantrip. I thought you were casting sending.
No, sorry, message. Cantrip, 120
yeah,
feet.
message does work. And yeah, I'll say that that 15 is able to describe to you well enough, you're pretty sure that Zoria is at least trying to describe the abyssal rune for O.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
So
D. Sorry,
Okay.
sorry. They're standing at the letter O.
All
My
right.
bad.
it's okay.
This is getting
Yeah.
convoluted.
So, and
So yes, Orladar can respond to you and tell you that it is the letter D.
so when you respond, I will respond to you with, and what phrase is written on the ceiling right now?
Where I'm at, some try to hide, some try to cheat, but time will show we always will meet.
Okay, I'm pressing down this button.
Excellent.
Okay.
I go over and I stomp on it gently enough.
Wait for a few seconds. No change.
Okay.
Stays down?
Well, Zoria, I can't tell you that.
Yeah. You don't know that Zoria pressed it down. Unless, did Zoria tell
I mean,
you?
I said I'm gonna press this one down.
Oh, okay.
In response
Okay,
to
In
the
response
last
press
to
it
the
message.
down? What happened?
I pressed it down and it stayed. So
Okay,
It
I'm gonna
worked.
press this one down now.
Okay.
interesting.
You're standing at
Okay.
the letter O?
Yep, pressing it down.
You wait.
Yep.
No change.
Soria, this one stayed down too.
And I'm very confused now. Now I have no idea what's happening.
Me neither, and I don't know how to get back to you.
Same.
But I know we must be only 120 feet away, or perhaps in the same exact room.
I'm guessing that one.
Me too, but I don't know what to do about it.
Can
And
I
where the hell is Timber?
cast?
That would be such a good moment to cut back to Timber if we didn't just have that whole scene.
Orladar,
Never
ask
mind, I can't
Timber
cast. Oh,
what
yes, I can cast.
is on their dais.
I'm gonna try to message Timber.
Okay. 120 feet, right?
Yep,
Go ahead.
Timber, can you hear me?
Timber, you do not hear anything.
Okay.
All right.
Since Timber doesn't hear
Yep.
me, I'm gonna expend a spell slot. I'm gonna cast Sending.
Also, in the meantime, I'm going to expend a channel divinity to regain a second level spell slot.
Okay.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
brilliant. Okay, Timber, which letter is on your dais? Is it pushed down? If not, please push it now and tell me what happens.
Or more. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I had 3 words left, but I don't know what else
Timber,
to say.
you do hear that.
I don't recognize the rune. I will push down the dais now.
Are you,
The
gonna,
rune looks like.
are you just
DM,
gonna try?
Can you?
are
Yeah,
you
I
just
would
gonna
like
try
to describe it.
Okay, so wait, was that your sixth word?
I wasn't counting.
I don't recognize the rune. I'll press down the dais now.
Mm-hmm.
It looks, or the rune looks like. So you used 15, so you have.
That's 15.
Yeah,
10.
so you have 10. So you have 10 words. Go ahead and roll me a charisma check, please. To see
Yeah,
if you can use 10 words well enough. I'm gonna say this is a little more difficult with 10 words. So.
Yeah, and I want you to push it down before you use all your words. You can tell us what happens.
Charisma is going to be a 12.
A 12. You
But
try.
we have a special connection.
You try to start describing Orladar. The description gets a little sort of not complete. Timber uses up the rest of the 10 words trying to describe the dais, and you're not entirely sure which one it is.
All right.
Unfortunately. But Timber,
Okay.
before that happens, Timber, do you press down the dais once you're done
Yes.
responding? All right then.
Does it? What happens?
Give me a second.
Okay.
I don't know. You have no words left to tell us what's happening.
So Timber,
Yes.
in this room, you have your little wooden bishop
Yeah.
in front of you. You just had this racking experience as you were reading, still trying to sort of recover and wrap your brain around what just happened, looking at the back of the book, looking at your hands, not seeing anything. You get this message, you step up. The light, or the rune fills with this light. You wait a moment, and then you feel a rumble underneath your feet.
This is new.
You start hearing loud thuds, and you can feel the vibrations from under your feet, one after the other, growing in speed and proximity until you're being thrown off balance. You hear the scraping of stone as you watch this entire dais in the center of this room begin to sink further into the ground, and then slides into the wall of underneath the floor. And as this is happening, you watch down out of the perimeter of this deep pit's walls. You see a stone staircase begin to complete itself, spiraling sort of step by step, going out of the side of the wall, spiraling upward until it finishes at the top of the dais. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session.
Oh my lord.
That is where we will pick things up, hopefully next week, if Ruthie can make it. She has a trip next week, so we will hopefully be back next week, and then unfortunately be taking quite the long break from things at that point. But I will keep you all updated, again, over on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me at Nevrent, Nevrent, to make sure you stay up to date with when this wonderful game will continue on and when we will be able to figure out where this newest development leads, and if the Shield of the Coast will ever get their monk back.
Oh,
and also now, what the hell is happening to the monk? So many questions, so many answers to find.
I can't go down there without my party.
Well, that is for you to decide next time on SOTC. Thank you so much for joining along. This has been a wild labyrinth, and looks like the Shield of the Coast just have more to explore. We love you all very much. Thank you so much again for joining in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.